Archangel Michael says, there's a shift in the realm you cannot see, and it's happening faster than you've prepared for. A person is already walking toward you, holding a decision so powerful it could split your destiny into light or shadow. Their footsteps are guided by something ancient, something written long before your pain began, and this meeting is the moment everything could change. There is no accident in their arrival, and no delay in their mission. Whether it is a blessing or a burden, their energy has been carried to you by divine currents. Your path will not remain the same, and the outcome will be determined by how you respond in the next few days. The angels have seen the tremble in your spirit, how long you've waited for the right one, the real moment, the divine shift. But Archangel Michael warns, not every arrival comes with peace, and not every smile hides honesty. You are being tested by presence, not by absence, and this new presence will force truth to rise. There is a light in their eyes, but behind it is a secret. This person has made a choice that involves your name, your life, your future, and it is wrapped in a decision that holds incredible power. You are standing at the edge of a cliff, and this soul will either build the bridge, or push you over the edge. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You must understand this, they are not coming by mistake. Heaven has watched your cries, your sleepless nights, your private moments where you nearly gave up. This is the response, but it might not look like a miracle in the beginning. They might seem like a friend, or appear in the form of help, but there's another layer deeper. Archangel Michael says, you must not accept everyone at face value now, for the time of discernment has arrived. What glitters could be the trap that was designed to halt your glory. A life can be ruined with one agreement. A blessing can be activated with one embrace. This soul holds both possibilities, and their decision could turn your storm into salvation, or bind your freedom with invisible chains. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's a contract forming in the spirit world. Your name is on it, and their hand is on the pen. This isn't paperwork you see with your eyes, this is a soul-level choice, influenced by the forces of destiny and delay. Your ancestors have risen to watch this moment play out. If you feel confused suddenly, if your emotions are heavier than usual, it's because their thoughts are already reaching you. They've been thinking about you more than you can imagine. But not every thought toward you is pure. Some come with love. Some come with guilt. And some come with envy disguised as redemption. Type Amen to get blessing 222. There's a woman in their life trying to influence this decision. She is whispering words that could delay your blessing or distort the truth. But the angels have placed a mirror in her path, and soon her intentions will be exposed. You are not to be fooled by apologies wrapped in lies or kindness dipped in manipulation. This new arrival carries something dangerous if left unchecked. Heaven is not silent. It's roaring around you in signs, delays, patterns. The person coming has already seen something about you that made them pause. They know you're different. But now they must choose what to do with that knowing. Type Amen to get blessing 777. A major encounter is coming within days. Prepare your space. Clean your energy and sharpen your inner eye. Your sleep will be visited. Dreams will feel strange, faces will seem familiar, and you may wake up at exact hours like 3:33 or 4:44. This is not coincidence, it's the alarm in the divine realm calling you to attention. Archangel Michael says, your energy field is being scanned by this incoming soul. They are checking if you are open, if your heart is still hopeful, if your guard is down. Be wise, don't lower your standard just to feel seen. There will be a temptation. It will look like the thing you've been waiting for, but it could be a counterfeit sent to rob your reward. You'll need divine clarity to tell the difference. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Someone close to them doesn't want you to win. This person has spoken your name with jealousy in their heart. But heaven has recorded every conversation they thought was hidden. You were born with spiritual protection. But that protection doesn't work unless you stay alert and aligned. The person approaching you has both a message and a motive. They are being pulled in two directions. One is light, the other shadow. And your presence is the deciding factor that will tip the scale. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There's a secret they carry about you. It is something they saw, heard, or discovered, and they have been holding back the truth. This truth, if revealed, could set you free or pull you into a deeper mystery. They've made a move behind closed doors. They consulted someone you don't know. And the advice they received was not neutral, it came from someone who does not want to see you rise. Archangel Michael says, heaven is sending a final sign to your door. If you notice changes in your home's energy, cold air, flickering lights, or intense silence, it's a spiritual announcement. The arrival is imminent. You will hear from them through an unexpected way, possibly a call, a knock, a shared message, or even a strange coincidence that leads you into their path. Be ready. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This person's voice will shake your spirit. It will either calm your soul or stir your storm. You will know by the way your heart reacts when they speak. There's something unfinished between you. Something from a past timeline, either this life or another, has been left undone. This is why their decision holds so much weight. You are standing before a forked road, and this encounter is the pivot. Your reaction will write the rest of this story. Heaven will help, but you must stay conscious. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The one coming could offer you partnership, love, opportunity, or forgiveness. But they could also bring chaos masked as care. The disguise is subtle, and that is what makes it dangerous. There's a message hidden in a document or digital trace. Check your email, your messages, even your old conversations. Something you missed will make more sense now. It will be a puzzle piece to decode their next move. This person has been wrestling with their choice. Their family or someone older has tried to stop them from reaching out. But your name keeps resurfacing in their soul. Archangel Michael says, you must not chase or run. Simply prepare, stay centered, and observe the signs. The time will reveal what their true intention is. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They have imagined a future with you, but that future has two endings, one filled with alignment, one laced with destruction. There. Alignment, one laced with destruction. Their decision is still hanging in the balance. They're watching you closely now. You may feel sudden waves of anxiety, heaviness, or anticipation. This is their energy brushing against yours. You're spiritually connected in ways that physical distance cannot block. Do not respond emotionally to unexpected messages or sudden changes. Hold your power. This is not the time to react, it is the time to discern. Type Amen to get blessing 000. The person who will knock on your destiny might seem soft-spoken but carry strong influence. One word from them can open or close doors. This is why you must recognize your own strength before you respond. You have grown too much to be manipulated again. You've healed too long to be wounded by the same hand twice. Heaven has no intention of letting you fall. The divine forces are already arranging protection in the form of delays, missed calls, and blocked paths. If something doesn't go through now, it's divine interference, not failure. You are being slowed down for safety. Type Amen to get blessing 616. The choice they are making could link your future in contracts, commitments, or even long-term ties. But not all ties are blessings. You are being watched to see how you move when tempted. This is not just another encounter, it's a turning point. This is where your timeline branches, and your soul chooses its next chapter. Will it be wisdom or just another lesson? Archangel Michael says, "You've been too faithful to be abandoned." But don't forget, faith without discernment invites unnecessary pain. Trust, but test. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You will see a pattern repeat before they appear. Something from your past will echo through the present. That is your signal. Pay close attention. They might bring a gift, or an apology, or a sudden offer. None of it is accidental. Each act is layered with intention, some divine, some deceptive. You're not the same version of you that used to accept crumbs. You now hold the vibration of royalty. Only what's truly aligned will remain. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. This person's decision is already in motion. The wheels are turning. And heaven is watching to see how you will move when they arrive. Don't be afraid to say no if it doesn't feel right. Don't be afraid to say yes if you feel peace. But either way, choose with clarity, not loneliness. The storm you passed through wasn't just survival, it was spiritual conditioning. You're ready now. The one arriving can bless or bind you, but only if you allow it. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The divine realm is alert. The energy surrounding your name has become louder, more pronounced, and now this soul is being magnetized by something beyond their control. What they once delayed, they are now being forced to confront, face to face with the truth of who you are and what you represent. They once saw you and weren't ready. But now, life has taken a turn they didn't expect. And that turn is sending them directly back toward you, but not without consequences attached. Their entrance will not be gentle. It may come with urgency, discomfort, or even confrontation. But don't mistake the shaking for destruction, it may be divine correction preparing to realign your timeline. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. There are voices in their circle who do not support this decision. They are being pulled between loyalty to their past and the magnetic pull of your spirit. And the tension is creating a spiritual battle that only heaven can judge. You will sense a shift when they are near. Your atmosphere will feel different, like time slows down or your thoughts begin to race with unusual clarity. That's the divine alarm sounding through your spirit. Archangel Michael says, "It is not your job to convince them, it is your job to remain in position. You are the destination, not the detour. Their decision is what determines if they can stay or must walk away again." Be cautious of sweet words with no roots. This is the time where discernment must speak louder than desire. What they say will be tested by what they do, watch both. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Their decision might seem final, but it is not sealed yet. The universe still awaits your reaction, your choice, your vibration. You are not helpless in this, your energy speaks too. This soul may come back with an apology. But some apologies come not from healing, but from guilt and desperation. You must examine the tone, the timing, the truth behind it. There is also a higher possibility, they've changed. Not because of pressure, but because of divine push. Sometimes the greatest transformation happens in silence, far from your view. That's why you must stay balanced when they appear. Don't let your past pain rush your present decision. The one who enters now holds more influence than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 50-50. If your body begins to react, goosebumps, warmth, restlessness, it's your higher self responding to their energetic signal. You are already feeling the collision before it happens. Do not ignore what your body tells you. You may find yourself saying their name in your mind without meaning to. You might hear songs, see signs, or even smell familiar scents connected to them. These are spiritual breadcrumbs leading you toward preparation. They may not say it out loud, but they need you. In ways their pride won't let them express. And that need is what's driving this decision, one that could reshape both your futures. Archangel Michael says, if chaos increases just before they appear, it's because darkness tries to interrupt divine appointments. Stay centered. Stay covered. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You've done the inner work. You've cried the tears. You've been through the fire that purified your soul, not burned it. This is not a test of your worth. This is a test of your readiness. And the person who enters now will reflect the energy you carry back to you. If you are rooted, they will be drawn to commit. If you are scattered, they will hesitate. That is why now, more than ever, you must become the clearest version of your divine self. Don't become afraid if the meeting feels intense or emotional. This isn't just about emotions, it's spiritual alignment. The energy must shift before the outcome is revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. This person is coming with baggage, but not all baggage is bad. Some carry lessons. Others carry wounds. A few carry keys. You will sense if what they carry is meant to be shared with you or if it's meant to be healed alone. Your soul will whisper the answer, but you must be still enough to hear. There's a building or place they recently visited where they made a promise connected to you. That promise is anchoring their arrival. Watch for clues in their language, they'll mention something spiritual without even knowing it. Archangel Michael says, the final decision will not only change your direction but could also redeem theirs. But redemption only works when accountability leads the way. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. There's a clock ticking in the heavens. It's not the kind you wear or check. It's the kind that aligns souls when they are finally ready to meet again at the right time. Time has passed, but something in their spirit is still unfinished with you. They've tried to forget, to replace, to distract, but nothing has silenced the soul memory. This memory is not romantic nostalgia. It's a sacred spiritual record. You are written on them in a way that time could not erase. And now that writing is beginning to burn through their denial. Soon, you will hear from them. And it may not be in the way you expected. But when it happens, you will know by the inner trembling and deep knowing. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. They are bringing more than emotion, they are bringing impact. A decision that affects your stability, your dreams, your name. That is why you must not be desperate, you must be divine. You will be tempted to fall into old patterns when they appear. But this is a new chapter, and old versions of you do not belong in this story. Show them who you've become, not who you were. This person might reveal a truth you didn't know. A conversation they had. A deal they made. Or even a betrayal that they now regret. Archangel Michael says, this truth will hurt at first, but it will heal in layers. The revelation is necessary. The exposure is your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. Every time your life is about to shift, discomfort comes first. The chaos is not punishment, it's preparation. And the moment of clarity will come right before they speak. Some of you will feel this before you see it. That's how in tune your soul has become. You are not confused. You are just catching up to what your higher self already knows. There's an item connected to them still in your possession. Or perhaps their image is still saved in a forgotten folder. That item is now vibrating with anticipation. Don't be surprised if it moves, gets lost, or reappears. The energy is waking it up. The spiritual clock is ringing, and their footsteps are closing in. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They thought you were done with them. But heaven kept your file open. Your spirit is still on their radar, even if their pride never let it show. They will appear when you least expect, but exactly when it's divine. Their arrival will demand a response, not a reaction. And your next chapter will depend on the strength you show when the moment arrives. Don't announce it. Don't warn others. This moment is too sacred for noise. It belongs to your soul and theirs, nothing more. Archangel Michael says, be silent when they arrive, but let your soul speak loudly. Your energy will say more than words ever could. They will feel it. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. This is the kind of divine encounter people wait lifetimes for. But only the prepared get the blessing, not everyone survives the test. This is your test now. You may feel a strange calm before they show up. That is the divine reassurance wrapping around your heart. You are not alone in this. Heaven has already gone ahead of you. The path is being swept. The thorns are being removed. Their decision is almost made. But the final seal will depend on the energy you hold. Remember, blessings come to those who stay grounded, even in the storm. Type Amen to get blessing 4747.